So InControl get their choice of side, and they have gone for the CT side. Shimmer, for their map pick, will start things off on the T's side, rolling a couple of dualies past the team. And this has got to be the one. This has got to be the one that Shimmer roll this one back on. So pistol round, always a good way to get things started here on your T side. Ooh, little Molly shoves Tyra away. That's going to be a lot of space picked up by Shimmer. They're looking to make this one a crunch on the A bomb site, but there's 3 players there with 1 to rotate in through jungle. Good shots for Sticks to start this one off, and Ridge, the double kill as Shimmer enter into the site. Calamity answers back for 1 and the second. Tyra as well. It's a 2 versus 3, and Shimmer just getting clotheslined here by Calamity. It's Tyra to put the final nail in the coffin, and once again, InControl with the pistol. Right. So, InControl win their first pistol. What happened? I blinked. Shimmer made it fast. So, they're going to make it fast again. Alright, so Shimmer very clearly have the zoomies. Gonna be a fast push on over toward B, but this Molotov gonna stop them up for just a moment. A couple of nades to soften them up, but it's Calamity with the view model and the MP9. You know, he said that the MP9 didn't feel nerfed, and he's making it look like it hasn't been. 3 kills for him, with Raven knocked down to 7 HP. That is painful, in a word. We can hear the USP just blinking away. And not even the USP, the M4 as Tyra ends the final 2. Alright, so we're keeping it fast. No armor, MP9 go burr! That is going to give Shimmer their opportunity to buy up. AKs on the T side. Galil for Serendipity. Not the best you could hope for. You hope for the full MP, or the full AK buy. It does look like Shimmer want to try for something fast. They want to keep the pace up. They've been going fast the past couple of rounds. They don't want to let up on that. Beast out early, but there's just too many players. He gets overwhelmed. Now Tyra, next player, to take contact, but the flash is proven to be too much. I guess Feltner on the trade. A good trade out of Scorchy as well to keep this one even. But Shimmer finally found themselves a little bit of opportunity. They might have finally found the tailwind behind them. Bomb down. It's Scorchy in a 1 versus 3. That smoke is not a wall, and Fox will spray him down. Shimmer, they find their first on this T side. Well, now we'll see if InControl can keep things going. The couple of kills that Shimmer managed to grab do manage to give them the superior buy going into round number 4. Full AKs out on the server. No scopes this time around. Who's my favorite Muppet? My favorite Muppet is the Swedish Chef. Just like, bork, bork, bork. And I think it's great. Looks like we're going to get a push onto Cat, maybe over to B. They have managed to find the weaker of the sites, and a pick as well for Sticks. Does make this one look pretty darn good. There's the trade that I was waiting for all last game. that Shimmer just weren't in the positions to deal with. Oh my goodness. But the MP9s are still proving to be just too much. 2 versus 2. And Beast's MP9 has already found purchase. This Molotov will do a good job to push it away. He melts, but not before he burns through Fox. And now it's a 1 versus 1. Scorchy and Raven, but Raven's got the market locked down. Puts the final bullet in the head. And Shimmer will even things out. How are we feeling about the new animations? Yeah, that was something. Ooh, force buy from InControl. Risky, but if these MP9s have taught us anything, it's just that you can't be too sure that a round is lost just because the MP9's been nerfed. Clearly, for InControl at the very least, the MP9 is still plenty strong. I've seen a lot of players switching over to the UMP, but it's just, you know, sometimes it doesn't even matter. When you get to nerf, it's all good. Speaking of nerfs, tags onto Raven and JS Feltner off the top of the round here. JS Feltner down to 22 HP, Raven on 29. Shimmer looking for a bit of a mid control. They do have... They might have a little bit of a read on the weapons that InControl are fielding on this one. Oh, that scout. Oh, very nearly spells doom, but Ridge will catch it out in the open. And that's a huge, huge boost for Shimmer. Problem, though, is with these 50 seconds remaining, they do have to make a choice, and they've got that bomb leaning over toward the A-bomb site. And there's 3 players here, not to mention that scout on Scorchy being played ticket. It feels like this one could be a workable round, but you cannot be losing players like that. And Beast gets the 1 and falls back. Tyra, meanwhile, in through mid, catches Raven, just waiting for the push onto Cat. But, well, we were saying a lot about how well Fox was doing on the last map, and she started off this one with a bang. Good kill. Oh, she goes for the bomb plant, but the peek out from Scorchy will deny it. Still, though, 3 versus 1. We should get the bomb down for Shimmer. Fox tagged up through the boxes. This one getting dangerous. The HP getting fairly low. Serendipity, the only one on full. This pistol could be enough for InControl to swing this one back. Oh, Scorchy going in through the Molotov. That's dangerous. No armor as well, but look at the shots. Catches Fox through the box. Sticks on 5 HP, but she's still close at hand. He's trying to probe with the shots to see if he can get the kill on the Sticks, but all he's going to find is bullets. And Shimmer back in the lead once again. Oh, Bonamine. Thank you for the tier 1 gifted sub to Cummy in my tummy. You can't see it because I have my camera off, but I'm doing a look of disappointment. Oh, I didn't set up that command. Well, this one gonna be just a farm session over on the A-bomb site. A quick 3 kills for Shimmer. They'll get that bomb planted. Ooh, Calamity. Oh, that MP9. Yeah, again, you can just never count that weapon out. Raven down to 16 HP, but this round definitely over. Not a whole lot. Now this round definitely over. Good peek out of Tyra. That is gonna be a weapon picked up. I feel like if Tyra's got anything to do on this one, he should be going to save this AK. Okay, Irish, thank you for the sub to Vanessa. Vaoozle. Thank you. So we've got Bonamont gifting sussy subs and Irish gifting real people. Fair enough. Well, 2-4. Shimmer starting off strong here on their T side. Honestly, it's kind of reminiscent to how InControl started their T side on overpass. Just completely denying anything Shimmer were trying to do. And, you know, kind of playing to the beat of their own drum, but it just worked out. What team do I support here? So, I'll be honest and say that I would like to see Shimmer win it, but at the same time, I don't have any dog in this race as far as, you know, betting or, you know, team affiliation. I am purely a caster. And so I am trying to keep it as impartial as I can, but it's difficult. It's going to be the peek onto Cat. JS Feltner boosted up, and Shimmer will just mow them right down. That's the B bomb site cracked wide open. That trivia question is just a little bit too niche. Maybe. I'll see. For now, let's keep the game going. InControl likely to be able to hold on to this M4 and this AWP, so that is going to be a point of danger that Shimmer have to be concerned about. Oh yeah, so the big thing, I think they actually extended the bumper of the van so that you could more easily stand on it. It used to be a much higher skill cap jump in CSGO. Used to be called the Tens jump, because Tens was the player that would always jump from van all the way up. You can also, the nice thing is there's a little dip in the ground on the B-bomb site, and so if you go there with a teammate, you can get the quick jump boost up into apartments. And that can be a very good way to snag an unexpected kill. Well, timeout expires. 2-5. InControl having a rough time on this CT side, but with these saved weapons, you have to think they've got some sort of a plan with the timeout. We'll see what kind of use they can make out of it. AWP still in the hands of Scorchy with the rifles for 3 others. Once again, we got some zoomies for Shimmer right on over to B. Ollie into apartments. This nade gonna hurt. Fox takes the brunt of it with Raven as well. So they know there's a player over here that's just hawking grenades over and over from Van. Oh, that HE in return, though, doesn't even tickle Calamity. I love that just across the entire map, we can hear the chatter of Calamity's MP9. Like, do you want a rifle? Nah, MP9. Well, those rifles aren't going to work out for JS Feltner or Tyra. Shimmer with a double opening. It's a good way to crack open this 8th round. But again, Calamity's MP9 is something you have to be afraid of as Shimmer start to peek on in. He's got 2. Scorching with the AWP and a kill as well. Brings it down to a 2 versus 2. Shimmer will take that B-bomb site, but InControl are going to have the read on this one. No plasma turrets on the B-bomb site to defend. So it's going to have to be the retake. The flash is on and trying to set the scene. Trying to bait out Shimmer for an early peek. Beast coming in through apartments. They got Scorchy. Oh, in market. Fox looking the wrong way. Gets caught. Raven with the trade back down to the 1 versus 1. It's just M4 versus AK. No kit for Beast. Flash goes in. Dodged. Raven looking for the shots here. Waiting for Beast to peek on out. And he does, but cannot connect on the spray. And so InControl will turn this one around and grab one on their CT side. So very close. Shimmer have plenty of money left in their pockets, though, so even though this one looks bad, and it is, 2 MP9 kills. Good trade out of Fox to at least stop that from blowing into a failure of epic proportions. But now this is a full rearm for InControl. They've got the kits, they've got the rifles, they've got a full belt of utility. Hop rings out. Looking for the shot onto the crossing player, but doesn't connect. 3 to 5, I mean, again, this one's still going better than Overpass did, so give Shimmer credit where credit's due. Looking for the A site hit once again. 2 players in through connector, but well, it is looking a little bit stacked. At the very least, no AWP on the A bomb site, but 3 rifles with a pretty strong crossfire. The flash into connector doesn't help Pyro whatsoever, as Styx just clotheslines him. But the answers back from InControl will be quite daunting. JS Feltner and Scorchy answer the call. Serendipity with the trade, but now down to the 2 versus 2, and the rotators in for InControl. We see the kits bouncing away, so we know that InControl are going to have access to them as Calamity claps Serendipity. And it's a 1 versus 2 for Fox. She spots the elbow, but the AWP doesn't quite hit. Down to 9 HP, goes for the peek, and Calamity will take everything, as InControl bring this one within 1 round. We'll just take a quick look at this AWP. Why not? It's a print stream. Timeout time for Shimmer, so taking some time to talk this one out. All right, the A site didn't work. All right, we need to simultaneously be able to trade each other while also having players that can play tug of war with InControl without dying to them. The gentle rhythms of Mirage. Four to 5. It feels like the last buy that we'll see from Shimmer before they're forced to save. Oh my gosh, Scorchy set up for the Cold Zera AWP in Apartments. First shot rings out, and this time it's gonna miss. That gives Shimmer a lot of opportunities. Second shot will work, but STX will overwhelm too. Now that's Shimmer out on site, but JS Feltner here, only here for a bullet. Serendipity carves him right up, and now Fox, she's got her op back. And she's not going to let it out of her hands this time. Tyra in the 1 versus 3, pushing on in through Apartments. Molly on in for discouragement. Fox going to try and sneak on in behind it. Oh, the peek on out. A little bit too wide as Tyra catches her. And it's a 1 versus 2. This lovely Hayes hardened AK takes down Raven as well, but Serendipity not going to let that happen to her. And Shimmer will take the advantage back into their hands once again. It can never be too easy, can it? It has to be nice and close. No matter what happens. So a low buy here for InControl. Once again, those scary MP9s as they... Oh no. As Shimmer walk through the smokes and they get mowed right down. Fox with the answer. That's a no-scope as well, but she will fall just like her team. These MP9s are scary. and Shimmer just get ground up. Everyone's like, not like this. Not like this. Chat clearly in the pocket of Shimmer. Now it's just pistols and a Mac 10 for the final round of the half. What a great set of hardware for Shimmer. And InControl trying to hold on to as much map control as they can. They've got solid control out of mid, and that's the AWP in jungle doing what an AWP in jungle is wont to do. Deletes 2, AK, good for a third. Bomb goes down, so at the very least there's a possibility here for Shimmer, but these pistols haven't been able to get a singular kill. So we are going to be going to an even scoreline at the half. While we're here, let us say thank you once again to the followers. I see a few of you popping in, and I do want to say, hey, if your name is in the chat right now, thank you. If you're enjoying the vibes and you have not yet hit the follow button, you know, I cast a lot of games, and I would appreciate the follows if you are enjoying the vibes. If you are already following, big thumbs up to you. Thank you very much. And we go to the pistol round. Now Shimmer taken to the CT side, InControl now back on the T side. We saw them with a reign of terror on overpass. You have to wonder, can they secure the same that they were able to do on that map? Oh, big push out onto the A-bomb site. Tyra just getting so close. Ridge, she knows someone just kissed her, but she can't quite locate that player. Oh, she's caught on the reload as well. InControl have already run through Shimmer's forces 3 versus 4, and now they're even denying the rotation as well. If STX goes through Murder Hole, that thing's gonna live up to its name, so they choose to jump on over to Cat. Oh, this one hurts. That nade. So look at all of the red bars that just disappeared for Shimmer. Now it's just a mopping up exercise for the Glocks. And Tyra, JS, Feltner, and Beast will put this one on notice. Pistol round for both halves goes to InControl. The cast is going pretty well, Interloper. Shimmer not having the best of games here, but we'll see if they can pick it up. So, Shimmer not going for the force buy. I think this feels smart on the CT side. You really need that money to buy up the kits, and we've seen so... I mean, InControl had great success on their force buys, but anytime Shimmer have gone for it, it seems to have failed. So, saving up cash for that third round of the half, I think, is the best you can really hope for. But these, you hope for at least 1 kill on the pistols, and it's just a JS Feltner farm. $1,800 earned by that SMG. Raven trying to stop the planter, but Beast gets off. That's a bad way to... Gets off the plant, chat. He gets off the plant. Don't do that. Oh, is this gonna go just like overpass? 2 rounds to InControl. Shimmer need to stop them here and now. They need to start trading these rounds back. Well, let's see. See what the story is going to be. The story is going to start with a big push out onto the A-bomb site. And that bomb down before a singular player has been killed. But there will be a trade over by Ticket. Calamity working with the SMGs as his wont to do. And he's doing a very good job of it. Trades come in, but Shimmer looking battered and bruised. Serendipity on 1 HP. Oh, this one just... Oh, what do you even do here? Serendipity's got the kit, but she's got a singular hit point, and it's scared and lonely. Just hoping to not be taken away. Weapons will be saved, but 6 to 9 on your CT side. This is not how you want your map pick to go. If you're thinking you're going to make it to a third. Well, full rifle's out for InControl. 1 round away from double digit. And only saved weapons from Shimmer. Fox's P2000 might not be enough to secure this. They've done good damage on the initial entry by InControl, but unfortunately they've lost players themselves. Raven able to take down JS Feltner, and a kill for Ridge before they all fall down. It's just Raven left alone in the 1 versus 3. She barrel stuffs Beast. She's not going to be able to stop this bomb plant, and Calamity is ready for her as the smoke fades. Just round after round going the way of InControl. Okay, well, the weapons are out, but how do you do the instant replays? So my fiance is observing for me. You can't see. Normally, if this were ESCA, I'd have my hands showing. You could see that I'm not observing. So he has written a whole wrapper around the game to make sure to save whenever cool stuff happens. Kind of like this. JS Feltner picking up 2 kills from window, or from ladder room. Yeah, so I'm like the only stream that can do them because other HUD hacks require like a second delayed CSTV in order to get it to work. But mine doesn't. Unfortunately, though, Shimmer have had what can only be described as a bad day. 11 to 6. It's looking like they're going to go down and face Chicken Coop in the lower bracket. InControl, on the other hand, will be headed off to face the winner of Marca Registrada and getting info. Marca Registrada coming back on their second map pick. So, you never know who that's going to be. InControl keeping this round a little bit slower. This time, they're not taking too much map control right off the bat. They're just looking for vision. They're trying to put out the satellite receptor thingy that I don't remember what it's called. Where you go boop boop. Fox is off in position. Oh, that's not a shot you can afford to be missing. And it gives information over to InControl. They decide to drop off of Cat. Abandon strat. Ridge down on 13 HP. It's Scorchy to delete her from the server. 4 versus 2. And all Serendipity and Fox can do is save on the B-bomb site. It's going to be 12 for InControl. Shimmer had to win 8 in a row to bring us to overtime, so at least this map is going slightly better. But that's gonna be cold comfort for Shimmer when they're looking at trying to win 6 in a row. It's just, okay, fine. We're not, you know, already at the end of the game. Oh, if Fox loses her AWP as well. Losing rifles at this juncture, and there's plenty of time for InControl to go hunting. Oh, dear. Oh, this might be it, chat. This might be it for Shimmer. Going down to the lower bracket, and honestly, Chicken Coop aren't going to be any easier than InControl or looking. It is just, this one has GG written all over it. Big push into ramp. Catches Raven by surprise. Stick's able to get to 1. Fox, was that a glass op? I think this one's it. Bridge in with the nothing. She's barbecued. And Serendipity in the 1 versus 4. It's Tyra to put the final nail in the coffin. 13-6. InControl definitely living up to the name.